14th overall, the Colts salivating to get the Mackey Award winner, and they make that pick official. Tyler Warren, the tight end out of Penn State, number 14th overall to the Indianapolis Colts. Kev, let's start with you from that odds perspective. A slight slide here tonight. He was a hefty favorite to be a top 10 pick. He was the hefty favorite to be the first tight end off the draft board. He was neither of those things. Colton Loveland going 10th overall to Chicago. What do you make of the stock for Tyler Warren? How happy should Indy be right now?
Okay, entering tonight, second biggest faller to Jalen Walker. Again, we follow the markets. Shedeur Sanders not being off the board. We haven't even talked about it because it's not a surprise. So Tyler Warren, second biggest faller as of this point now. Indianapolis closed over minus 200, though, to draft a tight end position. I just think so many people thought it was going to be Colston Loveland as tight end 2 off of the board. What is fascinating to me, though, is, Joe, for the Indianapolis Colts and Anthony Richardson and Shane Steichen, did they view tight end as that big of a need, or is this best player available?
I think it's best player available.
Okay.
I agree because, again, wide receivers, Pittman, Josh Downs, right? You know, for them, good productive wide receivers. But if you can't get them the football out of the quarterback position, you have problems. But what did Anthony Richardson really struggle with was consistency underneath. Hopefully, Ty Warren opens things up. And if you're talking about just like, resume and body type and just, long list, long history, Dallas Clark wore the same type of number back in the day. You could only hope that it could be like 70 or 80% of that type of productivity, but he's a Swiss Army knife as well. Utilized him in terms of wildcat type of situations inside the red zone. He's like a fullback as well, can run the football in goal line situations. That's what you want to see, and it's just an added dimension. But look at the body size in terms of red zone opportunities. Hopefully this helps Anthony Richardson's progression.
He quite literally did everything last year in Penn State's offense coordinated by Andy Kotelnicki. He threw passes, he ran the football, and he caught a ton of balls as well. He was the Mackey Award winner. That's the best tight end at the FBS level. So Cap in blue, we go back to you guys as well. 13th overall, the Miami Dolphins focus on defense. They take the D tackle out of Michigan in Kenneth Grant. Indianapolis did not wait long to make that 14th overall pick. They take the tight end out of Penn State in Tyler Warren. You guys, what is your reaction to those two picks we just saw go very quickly here in the opening round?
Yeah, real quick. I'll go rapid fire to you, Cap, in that I think Lisi's spot on with the Dolphins in terms of a little bit wayward on their strategy. They had a lockdown defensive tackle, let him walk in free agency in Wilkins. They replace him with Grant, but there's no telling exactly if he'll reach the heights that Christian Wilkins did.
Yeah, Mike, I had Grant going late first round. He's strictly a nose tackle. He's not a 3 technique. He's not a pass rusher. Run-stopping defensive tackles typically go much later, but he's a good football player. Here's the knock on Grant, I'm told. Tape shows an inconsistency. Effort needs to be better, needs to be more consistent. When he applies himself, he is dominant, okay? He's dominant. And by the way, Warren is a great value for the Colts. That's actually who I mocked to them 2 months ago. But Loveland going a little earlier surprised me. But here's the thing about Warren. He's a 3-down tight end. Loveland is a move tight end. He's not an inline tight end like Warren.
Yeah, so different needs obviously being addressed there by the Bears and Colts. They both end up with the tight ends, Ben. I love the pick for the Colts, but the Colts have bigger fish to fry at the quarterback position, and Tyler Warren's just one piece in many that they need.